Okay, I couldn't let that notification pass through starting stream layout. My Samurai Jack, thank you so much. We're in love for half of a year, officially. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, warriors. Okay, I'm still in a checklist, procedure. So I need to finish it. Open GG client, streamer mode on. Streamer mode on. Mr. Hideka, I see you. Alive and well. Big Germany in Asia. Let's go. Start streamer mode. Validate link. Butler, do something. Mugenjin. Let's go. Let's go today. Let's go every day. Bankroll challenge open. We collected 80 bucks of rake back today. Oh, that's interesting bell. It's a bit high frequency, huh? Yeah, I see what's the problem. Stop, said. This was this small bell, annoying one. Okay, sure. So if somebody's using this awakening bell, I set usually up the upper row to, come on. I set usually the upper row to 9,000 minutes, and I have only the big bell every 15 minutes. So let's see if this works. It's still ringing. Looks like. Okay. What else? Update profit loss yesterday. Open bankroll challenge. Collect free gifts. I don't think we have free gifts to collect at the moment. Let me see. Just daily freebie, huh? Just daily freebie. My promo. Today is not Saturday, right? No, it's Sunday. Free gift for Sunday we have. Cool. Okay. A reminder for me that I need to clip as much as I can. So whatever is interesting that I clip it. Perfect. Okay. That's it. We start loading up the tables. Okay. OBS I put there. Let's load up some 50 NL. Giant tables. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what's up. Okay. Oh, I have wrong layout. Almost. Let's try like this. That wouldn't be so bad, man, if I would make just a bigger layout. No, that's also not the right one. It's 18 table or? No, 15 table. Yeah, okay, 15 table layout. Hotkeys are not working as well. Let's see. Logitech. Okay. No, it should work. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Alles zusammen bis Ende. I don't know how to say it in German, if anyone knows German. How is it сложно до края? No idea. I think this is versus cutoff. Offset 9x's, 50-50. Let's try something else. 3. Mr. Kung Fu. We'll start with the range check. Opening a6. I do believe Ajax just folds here. Ajax 1 diamond. I think it's close. Very interesting spot, like if to identify thresholds. Let's open Jack 10. What I wanted to do is mark regulars in the lobby. Maybe high frequency triple. Mr. Muganjin, are we also in a good mood today, huh? Oh, my girlfriend asked me yesterday, like, why did you say Matthias S, right? Why not? And I said, you know, because you told me that you're Matthias, you know, it's very close to an S when you try to go from J to Z. Oh, I was still laughing afterwards. Sure. Versus Mindra is almost defending. I think Kenny suited hand versus button. Ace King Zudet. It's a 3-bet on the turn. I think, yeah, I prefer some equity here to barrel. I would make a strategy around King Jack, King Queen, and plus, of course. Everything plus. Sure. Okay. On the river, I would play just b67 as only size around King X's and probably some better 10x. This hand goes pure into the check. That's what my approach would be. Okay. Let's rebet Ask Unique. Just gonna go direct jam. Ace King, I think I can range bet small. Oh, it's versus China, I guess. Small bet. Calls. Still have some showdown. Okay. I shouldn't have many King X's. Versus jam would be like fucked up, really. Because I'm wrapping exactly ace king and he could think he can get me to fold that. I mean, my hands are sweating. Such an annoying spot, man. Are you really gonna Jenna after 2 time banks? I'm seeing ghosts in the closet for sure. I learned a few days ago that the best way to find the tables is actually just to go on waiting lists. We have at the moment just 1 table there. So let me just put myself on some waiting lists. First I need to mark all the players. For some reason I think today action is really good. Overall, White Spirit, Russia, sure. 9-8, a bit. How much I have? Only 13 hands on him. Yeah, I cannot make strong assumptions. Not the best hand, but I think I still get something to fold with B40, like some jack highs. Something like this. Sure. Would prefer to have a spade, but have 9 high. It's really interesting with what he jammed me there. Just a hit queen on the turn? I don't know. Okay. Now I have lobby marked. Let's try to get us some good tables. So I'm basically sitting wherever I see that there are 2 unmarked players. Pretty nice table. On our right. I try fold. Can try this. Maybe we get there. Bam. That table on the top seems okay. Queen jack, I think it's pure open. On EP we mix 60-40. China. You have really nice hand. Really nice hand. Maybe everything is wrong with that hand, however I want to play it. If I bet and I get raised, it sucks. So the only way I really realize is with check calling. What do I want to fold out? Some king highs. It's really annoying. I mean, if he has a random hand, I mean, versus some random hands, you still have showdown. It's not like we're just having zero equity here. Interesting line, man. What is he even saying he has? Bet, check, bet. Ace 10, 3, 3, 5. Button versus MP. Ah, 6, 4 on the top. With him here, you could make sense of it since you play in position. There is some chance that we can make it work. Sure. Dr. Ziggy, good morning, good morning. And Mr. Roman. Roman, if you would like Eurogin 1 month subscription for low stakes, let me know. I posted winners last time in Discord server and nobody collected it. So yeah, in case you would like Eurogin subscription for 1 month, write me on Discord. Two 20 blind stacks, I'm gonna pass this time. Okay. Queen 7, I think never. I set off versus Forex ISO will pass since the other has 20 blinds. And opening King 5. I'll start with probably range check back here. And then proceed. On the turn I would make a strat around Queen Jack plus. You will hit bad big jackpot today? Yeah, yesterday we smelt it, you know. Yesterday we were smelling it. Yeah, I'm gonna call this. Doesn't make much sense. Of course he can have some queen, but you know, the sizing itself doesn't make much sense. Here we will always 3-bet this because I think he's playing too wide. Okay. Here pocket force versus a small size. I think really nice spot to identify thresholds. I think pocket force need to defend like 30% of the time, but I might be very wrong versus small bet, versus EP, MP. This always faults. Even versus Badan, it's only 40%. Ace 4 plus, and we have short as well. I don't understand why there is... How bright I can make this light. Really bright, huh? Not really sure. I need a different lighting. Yeah, I see it now. I need to do something about this. If you make it more warm, is it better? My face is still very white. Nothing helps. Pocket like this. Now let's go back to more cold colors. Sorry, the rain check. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna make a strat around ace 9 plus. Sure. Ace 9 suited, pure calling. He's saying he has ace queen plus. Yeah, fair. Just gonna range but small there. Let's probably continue betting on the turn around king queen plus. The guy donks. Sink. Yeah, sure. I think way higher density on value than like bluff, because it's really hard to find them. It's really hard to find bluffs there. I didn't have enough time to walk you through my thought process. It's just I cannot speak as fast as my brain speaks in a way. So Yeah, there was, I just, is he always playing query like this? No. Then we have a spot where we're either way ahead or way behind. And then I just think about the density of combos, and Queen Jack, it's very high density where bluffs, yeah, it's hard to find them. And would bluffs really dunk on the river? Also that worth considering. He would need to turn 9-8 into a bluff, Jack 9. And yeah, I see way higher density on, which is correct, which is actually correct if I think about it. I think this quiz could be good. Honestly think this quiz could be amazing. And pocket jacks. Let's play 3-bet only here. And a gank. Welcome, welcome. And we have new follower. Who is the new follower? El Jefe. Thank you so much. Here I would play around my ace-9. There is a little bit of queens in his range, but not much. Not the best, not the best. He can have pocket 10s, pocket 6s, pocket 5s. He can have queen 10, king 10. I think we just fast play here. And die versus a set. Okay. Pocket queens, we are called for betting. Pure frequency. I think his ace kings are jamming 70% of the time. Aces should jam 20%. I think we still call, but it sucks. I think I cannot make any read on the situation. We're only running it once. It's nothing personal, it's just like my preference to only run it once all the time. This time it's probably a good outcome for you. We'll see the river. And opening king 8. Mr. Trick asks me why only once. Because I have an option, right? There's yeah, because it's whatever. Then I just use my then I just decide on my preference, and my preference is to only run it once. And it's just, yeah, like which ice cream do you like more, you know? And I like that ice cream better. Simple as that. Pocket dates. Is it pure frequency? Probably. Yeah, I think it's full frequency. It will call. Against pocket tens. It will run it once. Okay, not the best. Let's defend king 8. Check. I need to fix my back. It's really not good position. I think it's better now, yeah. This table we will change when we get. I think I would just check range again. This guy could be range checking. Queen 8 20%. We are on 23 roll. Gonna range slam small. It's a little bit plus frequency, but not a big EV thing. Even if he exploits perfectly, like, it doesn't matter. Can I range bet ace king? I think I can. Sure. With queens it doesn't make much sense, but I just went for a range bet. I have jacks and tens here to bluff. That's interesting spot. I'm gonna make a screenshot and see how I'm supposed to bluff there. But yeah, at first bluff, jacks and tens with no spade. I wonder what sizing would I even use there. Probably B25 or jams. But when I jam, I rep ace x of spades only, right? So it's better to play B25. You rep way more value. You just rep way more value. Let's arrange bet here. Here defend versus 2.5, 10, 6. He overbets, we're gonna call. Blind on blind configuration. So with overbet, he's essentially saying he had king queen plus on the flop, maybe some queen jacks as well. We will fold here. A bunch of his bluffs get there. Ace king, king 5 suited, for example. And I need to write down overbets. BVB, queen 10 x. Just that I know that he's splitting his sizes. Three. Let's check all. Interesting turn. I think he still has advantage in low sector. We will call. Check. Oh, he goes really big. I don't think he's betting a 6, right? I think I have a really good hand to call down. Nice. Okay. Elias Khan is saying, well, if you run it once versus me, my preference is to slow roll. Yeah, exactly. That's my point. You can do really whatever you want. You know, it's in the rules. Software allows you to slow roll, sure. You know, it's really nothing against anyone. If your preference is to slow roll, man, slow roll. It's like, if you like vanilla ice cream, eat it, man. Do it. Shine, brother, shine in your own creation, you know? Honestly, do you. I'm cheering for you, brother. That you feel as best as you can while you do whatever you do. Ace queen versus a little bit wider guy. It still feels bad to bet this hand. Freddy! Yo! Mr. Freddy started his own journey. 10 NL to 500 NL. Happy for you, Freddy. Yeah, let's make a strat around king queen plus. He calls. We still sometimes have showdown against queen 10, 10 9. So I would bluff here most likely what? I think some of the ace queens need to be bluffed. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Mr. Brandon Chavazit, thank you for the follow. Welcome. We're gonna call this time. And fold. Here we have ace-4. And face another bet. So he's saying he has... yeah, an overpair. Or some straight, we will see. Overbet on the turn. It's such an interesting strat. I mean, he can still have set, so I'm beating value. The question is if I want to raise, probably not. Like, what would I think about his sizing scheme if I would be bluff catching? I don't have enough time to think about it. Overbet that run. It's like that overbet run was so interesting from the aspect that no, even like his overpairs feel weird to overbetter. So he was essentially saying, have some 2 pair plus. I mean, of course you can overbet their overpairs. Of course you can do it. It's not like a sin or something. Yeah, it was just interesting. I'm gonna still 3-bet for value. Overbets. What is flop? 9 to 3, 10 5, something like this. And now we face a donk. Now we face a donk. It will be really hard to fold yet. Will he just jam now or what he'll do? Let's see. I think I'm not gonna jam on the river when he has only 38 blinds behind. Okay. Okay. S166. Why? Welcome, welcome, welcome in the chat. Our best not the turn sound 6 off. Then on flash bringer. Place 2/3, right? Like, what is the most important about the blue horizon is like that he probably splits the river and doesn't play one size strat. So certain sizing he will use will be extremely unbalanced. So he went at 80% of the pot, like something like this. Manual scroll, it feels like. Here we'll 3-bet. So he was on the river saying I have set, flush, or a straight. And if you're using this as a one-size straight with all of those hands, it could make sense. It's an interesting idea. I can play range check here with king 7. Tiliandor. Yo, good morning. Good morning. Okay. This is such an awkward hand. I'm blocking everything. I'm gonna check it pure. Versus Mr. Elias. He overbets. Overbets, sure. I don't think I have leads there. He's saying on the turn once he overbets I have King Jack, King 10, maybe King 9. And then he has Ace 10, 10 9. Ace 10 probably 3-betting. And this feels like they really tank so much with a bluff. It's like not sure what to do with value or what. Oh god, he's torturing me, Elias is torturing me for sure. Okay. Do you really tank so much with bluff? Probably not, it's like a thin value bet. I think if he has King Jack, King Queen, he can also go this size. Yeah, I think we just call here. So yeah, the long tank was like with value. Like he didn't know what's the best size to choose. What are the difference between games, promotions, rewards, and the profit section? Just a second, I'm gonna get back to you. Here I think Ace Queen is just high heavy call. And here we did 3-bet. And now we have very interesting hand. I mean, this hand is not achieving much, honestly. I mean, we can try. Gotta make a screenshot, start it up. And this is a really, really bad turn for me. Really bad turn for me. With that Ace Queen, I thought I was playing versus big blind. I got confused. So I think I still wanna make a strategy around aces, kings, queens with one spade. And 9-4, it's, I think, a beautiful bluff. Beautiful bluff. I think I still wanna bet my ace, jack, kings, queens, aces. And now jam. I don't see any other option I have. Yeah, I don't really care. Like, if he calls, he calls. What I should probably care is just like the frequencies which I'm doing it, and yeah, I'm gonna learn. Eventually. Yeah, Mexico. Whatever you do, I'm fine with it. We're gonna learn. We're gonna learn. Still, I'm gonna check it out. It's not like a big victory because I didn't have high certainty. Do I drink coffee? I drink bright. I drink bright. This one. You can Google it up. Gonna range bet with 8s. Mr. Elias is saying, I swear on 110 L, some of the tables are like 6 racks. The table seems so bad today for 100. I'm gonna soon join you, I hope. So far, Elias, I noticed that the best tables I get if I just put myself on a waiting list. What is your approach? Like, how do you get good tables? What's the best way to get good tables? And on the river, I think I wanna play B40 and check. Pocketed spear check. Oh, you're Tetris culture. Tetris culture. Oh, that's you. Hello. Hello, Mr. Canada. Okay. I thought you're from Australia or New Zealand. What was that guy's flag? I thought you were this one. District 1, that's Australia, and New Zealand has just stars, I assume. Okay, all good. All Gucci. I mean, this is this. I think we can jam for 18 blinds. Hope he folds. Mr. Jikusek is again here. Mr. Poland. Damn, someone is having a swing. Haven't been there for a while. To make you feel better, I ran 24 buy-ins on the Rivi in Russian cash, NL25. It doesn't make me feel way better. I feel like this little white girl between 5 black guys in adult movies. Yeah, I know which image you mean, Jikusek. I know which one you mean. I think here is important to split before your check. Did he limp or what? Yeah. And on the turn, prefer to have a black card. Do I? I mean, on the river I will have to bluff some of the king tens, I believe, here. Probably not versus raise. Versus this bet, should probably bluff some ace highs under frequency. No, exactly. That's the best way to do it. Jikosek, hope you turn it around, man. I mean, you will. It's just a matter of hands, right? Velik, Ata. Velik. Fant. Yeah. Velik fant. I think there I can just comfortably range bet. Okay. I will start with faults. I don't know on what note to write. Should probably write. Real kid. Yo, Mr. Las Vegas. You'll be soon Mr. Portugal, huh? Emperor, real kid. I see you. Good morning. How was the time in Vegas? No fucking idea how was the time there. Vegas. Yeah, I will need to go to pee very soon. Oh, it's evening. Good evening. Okay, so whenever I'm in the morning, you're in the evening. Not sure what I can do there. I will get some pockets to fold. Will I? Not many. Not many. Is this one blind too sketchy? Is it too sketchy? It's like P33. It's B40 probably. I don't know if my hand has enough equity to bet there. Inky Pinky, dobro jutro. Yeah, I just joined a bunch of waitlists, scroll all the tables. I have everyone labeled beforehand. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's the best. Label all the pool and then join waitlists. Oh, I wanted to say global. Sit on next blind. I got the toilet. Will. King 4 is not in. Also not on lineup. I need to play here probably one more hand. And then I'm fine to go. Oh, just like 1 minute break. Really fast back and forth. It's open. Sure. His range is simply too wide here. Will I raise him if he would bet? Okay, I think that's the last hand. Yep, sure. Yeah, that's the last hand. Be right back, guys. Okay, we're back. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Should we add one tournament? Yeah, why not? Why not? More like add the tournament that I play longer, so the tournament kind of forces me to keep playing. I'm like ADHD, you know, client that needs to be stimulated in order to do anything. Yeah. Let's see if we can do anything. Yeah, I'm just gonna raise him big. He will be super unflexible here. 3Bet TV, your brother. Thank you so much for the follow. And here I decided to lead Queen 9, big blind versus cutoff. And on the turn, I would battle like if I would have somehow some draw. Maybe more like 10-9 suited, I would battle here as a no equity bluff. Yeah. This one feels like a give up, to be honest. Here 3Bet 9s. And can I just range bet small there? Probably. Can I range bet B40? Let's see. Here we call king queen. Now we face a random bet of half pot. No big sizing. I need to defend some ajax here. And then king queen is getting real close. A really interesting sizing scheme, not gonna lie. Here on the turn, jack is really favorable card for me, but then the other one is not. I think I need some sort of club to be betting here. I'm gonna check this time. On the left table we have a 7. Yeah, we just call. There is no bet turns except ace for our hand. Again, not many bad rivers. There's some random factor. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fold there. It will suck though. What was the thought process here? I think spending one blind could be worth it here. So donk 3 times. Is that how value it's played? No, so the spot is way ahead or way behind. Yeah, maybe I just spent 1 BB for nothing because I couldn't figure out much. Couldn't figure out much there, to be honest. Sick bluff by him, not gonna lie. I mean, first instinct was to snap call, and then I was taking extra time for decision making, but yeah, at the end it just turned out disastrous to take it. That's very important spot to understand, like these spots. I'm gonna make yeah, I think I misplayed one hand. Second, 6, 9. That ace king is interesting. If I wanna barrel it or not. And then on the river. It's really interesting. And I'll just bet the river to fold out draws. So like, okay. Here, that's a prime bluffing candidate, and I don't want to raise. I want to go basically ace 10 plus versus CP, so I'm gonna go a little bit bigger size here. Definitely value betting there. And I'm gonna call. Check. Default. Thank you, Freddy, for helping me out in the chat. Appreciate you. Yeah, if somebody can help with comments or anything, much appreciated when I'm trying to focus up. Really helps. Is this guy to lose? We don't know, so we'll just try to play solid strategy. Nines, 30% of the time I would do it. Check. Yeah, we're for sure raising. Around the night, mostly. And we're still betting around the night. He still has all the overpairs, so B40 as my main size here. And on the river I would play only block. And I'm gonna block nines here. It's very thin. Big. Big. Let's go. Let's go. Inside, we'll call. Check. Checky, checky. And fold. Inside with backdoor flush draw would be in 100%. So far we have really nice tables. I'm gonna try to mark the players again and repeat the process. Fours are smelly on this stack depth. They're a little bit smelly. Vietran! Yo! Thank you for the follow. Welcome here. Welcome here, brother. Where are you from, Vietran? Just don't say you're from Vietnam. That would be too easy. That would be too easy. Yeah, let me mark all the players in the 50 pool. Sure, everybody marked. Let's now go to the waiting lists. Try to get some tables. Doing some side tasks at the moment, so let's start with the range check. Let's see about this guy, James. Pocket trains, quite loose. I said I think never bets here, but it's a very complex spot where we need to take a lot of time with our all other range. It's not such an easy maneuver. I would play just b40 here. I have other ace axes like ace2, ace5, a6 to bluff with. This feels like that I can easily overbluff. But, you know, that's super interesting spot to get better at. We'll start with a check here. Check. We'll just try to show down. Try to show down. I have at the moment 5 tables. There you go. At the moment 5 tables. 1 tournament, 4 cash tables, and I'm on waiting lists. Queen 10, interesting. He didn't bet 10 ever. doesn't invalue bet. Doesn't value bet at all. Very interesting. Ace of, such an interesting suit I have there. Ace of spades, it's a very interesting suit to have. What do you think, Mugenjin? Do you like, usually I would bluff this on the flop b67, but now still on the turn I wanna play around ace queen, ace king, but ace of spades I didn't like because I was because I'm blocking opponent's folding range. Interesting river. I think I want to reopen this and I wanna play just b67 as the only size with flashes and everything. Super interesting. Okay. Mr. SSKK. 95. Welcome in the chat for the first time. Mr. Freddy's saying, I have watched a recording where you had some cool bluff catch spots. Can I post a 10-minute video on YouTube where I tag you? 100%, man. 100%. When you have YouTube video ready, just post it in my blog, your blog. Post it everywhere, man. If you would like to join me on the stream and we go on the stream through that video, we can do that as well. So it's up to you what you wanna do with it. No, I saw I had way too loud music. I'm sorry if you didn't hear me. I fixed it now. I fixed it now. Let's see another gem, what this is about. Before he had pocket 3 for 30 blinds, now it's pocket 7, so I'm gonna write down gems loser, gem loose 30, 60 BB. That ace 4 could be open because of the big blind. And queen 3 suited versus cut of 2.5x. Yeah, definitely lacking. Let's start with a small bet. Let's go again. Hopefully fold queen and 8 naked. Now we just have showdown. We didn't fold out queen naked, okay. So we have a bit more call happy guy. Calling session. Sure. This spot I need to learn thresholds. We're gonna go for check call on the turn. We lit on the flop, limped pot. Now he's saying he has flush and or a good jack. Plus, not only those hands, but this range is threshold. And now in case he was bluffing, we just let him bluff. Let's go. Too short, he's too short. We pay too much rake. Pocket deuces here versus 1/3. With heart always defend, without maybe like low frequency. Need to drill these bottom thresholds. Need to drill those bottom thresholds. Man, music is so good and calming. It's insane. Now I would need to do the sell up, or how you can call it, sales pitch. But yeah, I was thinking Then these guys will think I'm saying this just because I want to sell them something, and I said, okay, I'm not gonna do it. But I honestly believe that this is the best music I ever had while grinding. Yeah, I would play the strategy around ace-jack plus, yeah. So therefore, checking this hand, it's very difficult with bluff, so I need to take more time. And I would use in his shoes just block sizing. I wouldn't use multi-size, because then something is super wrong with it. He does use one size strat, and 5-4, 5-6. If he uses one size strat, it's super easy to overbluff. And I just stand my ground here. It's he uses one size strat there, which is extremely good for him. That hand just indicates that, because his hand would want to do something else, but he wants to be strategically well positioned. So good job, Elias. Good job. Proud of you. Proud of you. Unless he's multi-sizing with his bluffs, you know? Unless he's multi-sizing with his bluffs. Then he checks back. What is, doesn't value bet at all. Okay, versus such guy, we just check. And bet 1 BB. For betting cases. We're gonna go for a range bet. Gonna check if this is range bet. He shouldn't have jacks, queens, or kings at high frequency. I mean, queens and kings, none. Jacks, 10%. So the only hand which is beating us is 10-9 suited and ace 10. We're targeting now ace queen. Ace jack. Here I'm gonna go a little bit looser and start opening min raise. Before this seems fine with our hand. Pocket tens. He didn't open much, he was always limping. So I don't like this, that he opens now. Thank you, NA gang. Thank you, thank you. Freddy, appreciate you asking out first. Gentleman. Freddy is a gentleman. I bet ladies in your life must admire you. Let's bet it out. We still need to be careful about him because he's not... Okay, all good. On the turn I want to make a strategy basically around pocket 7s plus, and I would play... I guess I would play b67. This way open, take it down. Luca is here. Luca! Hello, hello Slovenia. Dobro jutro. Hope you're doing well. Tell us, how's Omama going on so far? This is interesting, right? Because he will come along and we're in position with suited king. I think we can make sense of it. Just check. Need a bit stronger equity. We'll open ace 10. Yeah, I need to make a note on Ilias for that spot there. So next time we have that spot and Elias if you use another size, we will start playing some poker. Okay. I think guys can see that we'll pure call. And I also believe he might be loser here. What is this? Ecuador. Is that Ecuador? Snap checks. Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go for stack now at this point. So how much we need to bet like this and then jam river. I think my range wants to check here. Does it? I have all the ace queens. I have all the ace queens. So I would need to turn queens into a bluff. And he should fold ace king here. Yeah, whatever. Didn't even think about it. And I have here tens, I have jacks. And I have all the ace queens, right? So the fact that he snap called ace king. And it's really hard for me to bluff there, you know? I need to turn queens into a bluff. So I think versus population, this call is making minus 40 blinds. Mano 62, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we will play here. I guess I can still bet around the queen here. Shouldn't have many ace x's in the call. Yeah, sure. Sure. All yours, all yours. Ah, Robsin, this was a very fast insult. Today he feels it, huh? Today he feels it. It's time to shine, huh? Roberto Carlos. Ah, yeah. Delay half-half. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. I mean, with that hand it makes sense, but why would he check it on the flop, right? So it's super hard to give him any credit. Pocket tens versus a squeeze. I had 50 roll. Yeah, sure. Gonna go for it. Gonna go for it. think too many aces jammed. I'm not sure if that's a stack off or not. I'm not sure if that's stack off or not. I'm gonna check in preflop charts. Made a note. I made a note. I'm gonna write note on Malaysia here. It's really bombing me. What was the board? A7. This mono. We're playing ace queen in the tournament. Nothing special. Are we ever good here? 10-9? Let's see. We are. Mr. X Actali. Hard nickname. Welcome, welcome. Follow it. I think we don't have this command sorted up. I think I don't have it. Should we defend king 3 there? Min raise, bunch of dead money. Sure. I can see myself defending, and now we get ourselves into an interesting spot. Look, I think I'm a bit lazy this year for playing and have a lot of work in the gym, so I made only around 12k hands. Also in past days I reduced to 2 tables to implement all the strategy. I'm in 12k hands for 12 days. It's not so bad. It's 1k on average. This looks pretty strong, to be honest. But it's half pot, so I'm not gonna make a big conclusions. Now it's annoying when he bets into multiple people. Now it gets a bit annoying. Mugen Jin, don't make so much pressure on me. So what if I would check it, you know? We can learn afterwards. Don't make so much pressure on me, brother. Don't do it. Don't do it. If I would have checked it, that's an opportunity to learn, right? We should be both happy for it. Don't be so rough. Don't be so rough on me. Then I will be scared to do anything in game, you know? If you will not encourage mistakes from me. Oh, trying my best, man. I'm trying my best. I hope you have this in your mind, and that however big mistake is, that this is opportunity. Very small raise. The guy saying he's doing it. I think I should play 3 bets here. Feels like I should be playing 3 bets here. Ace-10 on the turn. I think I wanna go overbet around King-Jack. He 2x spot on the turn. I guess we play call only. Let's go here. Two X spot doesn't make much sense since I have same amount of strengths than he. So it's weird that he starts to polarize. No checks. I think if I have a bluff, I really fast jam it. I don't have so much to think about. And on 79, I think I fold here. Interesting line he chose to go. I am gonna make a note that this was a bluff sizing scheme. On the turn, I think polarization makes sense. I am playing versus reds. How to play that? I think like this. Set up Queen 10x. Yeah. Then x spot on. Okay. But that spot is more interesting. Like if I can, no, it's whatever. Should I expand the fend because of him? I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense. And again, saying regarding that ace queen versus ace king when a river to straight, he thought he had a read on the barrel turn, which we're planning on bluffing, but to river the straight, and then he still did it and got. Yeah, yeah, like you said, even if he has a read, I'm bluffing. All my bluffs got there, so I need to start bluffing unintuitive bluffs. What happened here? Did I defend preflop? I open, so we just range bet. He's saying he has basically king queen plus. Sure. That's a better card for me than for him. So I'm just gonna range slit. And here range bet. Let's open 6-5. And yeah, we'll get some better hands to fold here. He has very wide range. I'm gonna go for another barrel here. Slightly size up to make sure we get to fold some 4 and the deuce. He has very wide range. And then on river B33 to get to fold some king jack and flush draws. That 6-5 is really interesting bluff. I think it's fine. Ask unique. And queen sun. Queen jack on the 76, we'll call. 3-betting at 25. I think it's a nice hand to lead. On the turn. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. He raises me on the turn, so now he's saying he has set or a straight. Yeah, his value makes sense to play it like this. Bluffs can go smaller size. So it could be a really, really rough spot there. I'm gonna make a note. And I need to make a note on some German guy, because I think he's multi-sizing me. The Queen 10. What was the board? Queen 10. Queen 10 5. 4 4. Set up. Bet check. Bet check. He out of position. 125%. Multi-size question mark. And it was flush bringer on the turn. Here I think this guy feels too wide, so I'm gonna do it. Pocket eights on a really low number, I would do it. I think it's amazing hand to value bet here. And we'll be making strategy. Now we have two options to create our strategy on. When he leads, it's yeah, sure, you're saying you have an ace. I'm saying I have a better ace, which I have. And with half pot behind, we'll value jam the river. Sometimes run into better to pair, but yeah, doesn't really matter. At this point, I'm gonna expand a little bit on the cutoff here because of big blind. Man, this German guy, I think he's some MDA guy. Let me read some notes on him that I try to understand how he's playing. We'll call this time 9s. And I'm just gonna try to play really solid versus him. This time I'm gonna bet 9s. Caster Troy should probably lead range here, and because he doesn't, I'm gonna range check back. And he's not wrapping much. I would range check back probably with this jack. Bianc, and he's super tight guy when it comes to opening. And we have a new follower, Martin. Or Martins, aka Queen Jack 10. Yo, brother. Welcome on board. I hope you know how to swim. Because we have no life jackets. We just die here. Having a couple of spots now. Queen Jack is 60% open. I was on a high number. Mother Russia on this SPR. Sucks a little bit, not gonna lie. Still have some showdown. And pocket 5s. I'm gonna start with a check. If that guy has anything good, he will bet. Small blind never has anything good. And now, yeah, there are some king X possible, which they will just throw away. And some draws as well. Here I'm gonna sometimes check raise to 30 blinds. Yeah. I'm on number 9. I'm on a number 9. Oh, Mr. Firebird is here. Yo, brother. What happened with kings? I 3-bet, just gonna range bet small. And on the turn, I'm on a pretty high number. 97 to be precise. I wanna raise around my king axis, and if he has a full house, he will re-raise me anyway. Right? There is no point in jamming. King 5 suited on 84. Sure. He just plays split here. Bigger check. Range bet would indicate what? Let's see how fast he does it. Not so fast. I mean, I need 0 protection if he range bets. Like, what is maybe important is that I donk on the turn, that he doesn't get free equity realization. Sure. Ace Queen will be very interesting. I cannot let go, and I also need to think I need to sometimes raise it, because I don't know from where else raises would come from in a double check line. This time we call. And we should actually develop a decent leading, and the leads are coming actually from Ace Queen sector. So I'm gonna lead here around King Queen plus. I'm definitely over bluffing if I do with all ace queens here. So it's hard spot, you know. Hard spot. But I'm definitely sure I want to lead ace king there. That's for sure. It's just I need to be careful with which ace queens I do it. Or just have like 30% frequency on ace queens there. Otherwise it's too much. So I guess the lesson here is be more disciplined when it comes to bluffing. Because people are having auto prints. Yeah, I don't know. It's very interesting. Super interesting. Oh, there he is, Mr. Martin. Or Martin. Or Martins. I guess Martins. Oh, King Jack on a 3%. Sure. But maybe squeezing never. Maybe squeezing never. Queen 10, we get a small lead there. Sure. I wanna raise. This is almost a better hand than ace queen. So I would raise more with this compared to ace queen and aces. Kings. This one we call. Comic Zone. Will call. Not wrapping much value once he bet on the river. He's running, he has checked back sets or ace hexes, which didn't bet the flop, so it's super. I don't know what he wraps even. Let's go. We defend when we have small blind in the pot game. Oh, jacks. Yeah, we call. I think this is the only pocket which pure calls, and then tens are already starting to mix folds. Not versus lower size though. I play 0 raises here. I have no hand which is really interested in raising. If I would have Jack 9 suited in my range, then I would consider it. Do I want to play any raises now? The answer is yes, because I have ace jacks here which want to raise. I just feel it's better to not raise here with my hand specifically. I don't know. That's really hard to say. Now I have all the pockets, you know. Pocket queens, pocket tens with one diamond. If I called, that's the bluff. Then I have king queen as a bluff. And here on the turn, his side, he has some sort of like ace x bluff. Ace x bluff, ace x value bet, I want to say. Interesting call. So he thinks I'm over bluffing. Interesting. Forest run. Interesting prediction. Small bet turn. It's very interesting. I think these players are not idiots. They're very smart. So he had a good reasoning to bluff catch on the river. Maybe he sees queen 10 suited, which I don't have in my range. And 10-8 suited, which I also don't have in my range. So the only bluffs I really have is king queen suited, which is 30% of the time 4-bet. And 1/3 of those gather. And then I would need to call queens on the turn, which I probably do. So then I'm turning on the river queens into a bluff, which he has a blocker. So I don't know, man. Mr. Forrest, if you speak English and you would like to analyze this hand, you are very much welcome in our Discord, where you can post under hand history forum. And I would love to get through that hand from your perspective. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat. On 10, we will go for it. Also sizing 20, right? Oh, I have a lot of ace queens here. I think more than him. So just range bet. That's lame. That's really lame play. But he's jamming here. King Jack. Is he ever jamming like ace queen directly? But it's not many combos, right? I mean, ace queen is a pure call, right? Yeah, ace queen is pure call. So he has probably like 6 combos of he has probably 6 combos of ace queen. Then he has 1 combo of tens, maybe a half combo of jacks. Why would you jam ace king? No idea. So yeah, a value makes sense to jam when bluffs don't make sense to jam. Which bluff he even has here that he jams with? Yeah, there is no bluff. So this cannot be like pot odds, massive winning call at all. This can be losing infinite or in best case scenario winning like 5 blinds. God, man. Estonia. What is the thought process behind it? I'm really curious. I wanna learn. Man, I wanted to play Bounty Tournament, not this Zodiac Grand Dip stack. I think he has so wide range here that we just bet. Sure. He knows how to raise it. That's for sure his thing. But eventually we will get him. Here we... And now he goes to thirds, multi-way, sure. It's again the spot value makes sense to play like this, bluffs not, so it's again a very difficult spot where our bluff catchers are not making much money. Yeah. Value knows he needs to go to thirds, but bluffs can go 1/3 or check, right? So it's always spot where our bluff catchers are not making much money in best case scenarios. Let's open up As 10. Take it down. I think all 4 tables are quite good besides bottom one, so I might want to search for alternatives. Let's mark again the players. We will call the king 8, start with a check. On the turn, I want to play block around some sets and like flushes. This hand check. And on the river, I'm playing b67. And check. And I need to start bluffing from somewhere here. Yeah, if I would be below 10%, I would just make it like 30 blinds. But we rolled 21. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be very, very strict in these river spots. Let's squeeze. I think it's a fine spot to go for it. And we're also rolled on 1 with Queen 7 in the tournament. And we just have a range bet. I scrolled up accidentally a little bit. 7 is interesting because we get Queen. Which pockets he even has? Yeah, he has some pockets which we get to fold. So let's go like this. And now we check, call, most likely his busted draws. Also, he can have like floated a Jack 10, for example, on the flop. Yeah, it's very likely he fast plays a lot of value before, right? So I'm gonna call there. Let's go. Oh God, that was nasty, man. God of this game. Oh shit. Maybe I'm a tournament player after all, huh? Matjaž, what do you think? Should we just switch to high stakes tournaments? Let's find another table. Now I have marked a lobby. 3-bet here. On a 53 with this guy behind, we are going for a 3-bet. Ace of diamonds is nice. How I wanna play on the flop? I can range bet B25 or I can start polarizing. I prefer polarization. Or B40 with entire range. Let's start big. He shouldn't have ace access here, but only ace queen. A7 suited a little bit. So I think we just B40 with entire range here. I think B40 on the flop with entire range as a simplification is just better approach. So if I would play this spot again, I would probably just B40. But what went through my mind was that I don't want to get check raised because he will think I'm over c-betting or something, and then I will need to fold. So I just wanted to realize equity, like force. And in tournaments, you know, nobody really knows what strategy are you playing. So I just thought, why not bet our specific hand this size, right? Yeah, that's me. That's totally me, expanding cutoff opening range because of the Malaysia. For sure call. Too small. Let's realize our equity because he could have some traps here. I don't want to get check raised. Let's try this. Just a freestyle. Will he raise me now? There he comes. Okay, so we need to do it with value. With his maybe he was over trapping. I don't know. Maybe he induced a bluff. But either way, a very interesting component. He really doesn't like somebody bet small, or maybe he just had it and I'm overcomplicating. King Jack will call it. So I think it's like 15% something. Let's see what he will do. Checks. Sure. I mean, if he range check, we have range check back. If I think he's splitting, I should polarize. Not with my hand, but just like how I want to approach my range. I think I want to be betting here an ace plus. He's not saying he has an ace. And I'm on a 3. Puh. I'm just gonna go for it, I guess, on a 3. And trap 9-4. Or pocket force. What can I do, man? What can I do? Let's go. Oh. We're having fun. Oh. Crazy, crazy. What can you do? I isolate. I'm just gonna value bet here. Let's go. Gonna ISO queen 5. He's super wide. B40 with my entire range. We'll treat this as a check. I block calling range, so we're gonna check. He could very much be floating hands, like... Yeah, okay, check. I don't think I value bet again. Could have 6s or 7s, stuff like this. Sure. Sure. This 6-3, probably calling. I can make sense of it. Can make sense of it. He dunks. This guy cold calls, so it could be set heavy. I'm gonna play call only here because of the nature how small blind range is constructed. He's saying he has a weak ace. I wanna so badly raise here, man. But if I get back jammed, it's a disaster. It's such a disaster. I rather raise like 9-7. This sucks like million dicks. Yeah, what is he rapping? Here we bet small with 3s on the flop versus his wide range. We're gonna call once and check, see what he does. Again, it's very tricky. Very tricky, man. So he's calling super wide range pre-flop. I bet on the flop he probably floats everything. And then he randomly bets half pot on the turn. So he's saying to me when I bet half pot I have an ace. And then if you would have a really strong ace, why not bet bigger on the turn? Why bet half? And now on the river he's saying he has that strong ace, right? I mean, he can have some 4x's as well. Like, I think it's overbluffed. I'm just ready to die here. Yeah, it's fine. He was telling the story like I have a really strong ace. When the guy VPAP is like 60% of the hands. It's just too much at the end. Just too much. Let's call. There you have True Teller, you see? Paying off, Mr. Malaysia. Take it back, man, take it back. Just another NL50 grinder. Thinking he's a genius. I think we defend this. I'm not having so many raises. I will raise just the prime candidates. So majority of my range are king highs here. Then I have some turned 10 X's and then I have some ace X's which I didn't raise. He's now polarizing to ace 9 plus. Polarizing to ace 9 plus. Like in that spot, he was wrapping on the river very narrow range and there's infinite bluffs possible. So whenever it's infinite bluffs possible and he wraps very narrow, I think it makes sense to check him out more. Jack 10 will call and check. I think I wanna have raising range around king queen. When he goes so big, I wanna even raise more. So the bigger he goes, the more I want to raise. This time I'm gonna call. Sure. I mean, that's really bad card. That's really bad card for him because it removes his value. So I'm gonna range lead here. I'm not gonna polarize to a king because he was making a strat around the king. I just think I have only good hands here and he has value and bluffs. He does raise. I have now 20 to win 200, so one. Yeah, I have potats. I think I have potats here. And yeah, I should have some donks probably in theory because it's again same as, but I don't think he's folding any hand. I think he doesn't have folding range. Ace, king, aces, still possible. And it's again on the flop, it's one of those spots where it's easy to play value for a big size and very hard to play bluffs. So again, if you have a queen there, you can just make a note and fold. I was VPIPing my hand because if I bink, I think he's giving me. I think he's giving me his life. Yeah, that guy's VPIPing too much. We have easy value bet on the flop. I'm just selecting some of the tables. I think that table is better. This is all fine. Here I don't want to range bet. I'm gonna range check. And versus big size. I think it's a really good strat. I'm not gonna raise this one. Interesting turn. Interesting. On the river, I think I wanna play. What size? A big or block? I think just big. I think just big. I'll have to go to P, leave global seed on next blind. Size of tiles. I see that feels like a jam. Hope China doesn't call. We have a really nice stack in the tournament. 2.5 starting stacks. It's open on a 5. I think in this lineup it's just not good to open. 22. I would do it below 20. Interesting hand. I think this one we check call and the other one we check raise. Sure. Check. Interesting. We don't need to bluff this. This for sure goes into check. On the river, I think I want to just play block as the only size here around the king. And my hand will sometimes go for a check jam. So if I roll below 25, I would go for a check jam. The roll was on 48. Okay, let's go really fast to toilet. Okay, we're back. Oh, camera froze, classic. Every time I leave the computer, camera decides to freeze. Interesting. There we go, we're back. Back in action. I think it's a good spot to search for better tables. That one on the bottom is fine. This one it's not so good. Okay, sure. Aces. Sure. I think I need to generalize just the 2.2x that people don't see. This time I intentionally min raised. So fast people can spot something like this. Oh, 8-6. Okay, by default. I think this hand steps some of the time. I'm just pure checking it, and on the turn again, it's like, it's not the most clear. What I'm wrapping here, it would be a strong ace or a flush, so I think I'm heavy checking here. I'm heavy checking. And then on the river, Yeah, I'm just gonna call all my flushes here. I don't see how I fold any flush. I don't see. Maybe some deuce you can start to fold, I guess. So he's opening blind on blind 40 suit at 2.2x. Yeah, I need to write down plus frequency 2.2x open. It's probably even if you solve 40 suit, it might, I suspect it's not in. That could be again my suspicion. I mean, if the guy's playing MDA charts, then he has probably everything red. Arientas from Mexico, donks, sure. We'll call. One more hand I need to play, okay. Okay, I'm leaving. And now I need to find another table. I guess we can just have it like this for now. I need to put myself on waiting lists. This table doesn't look at what are you speaking Chinese? Doesn't looks. A7 3x open. Can I make a screenshot if this ever mixes something? I'm not sure. Ich weiß nicht. Ich weiß nicht, Leute. Let's open jack, Z-ban. Start with a bet, range bet small. Interesting turn. We want to make strategy here on the turn around ace king, sets and straights. So I think we're betting small only. Check and I would probably do it. Okay. We still have showdown against an 8. I think this hand pure check, and I think it makes sense to play on the river only block or check. He should reopen with 10x there. Pocket eights. Gonna range bet with tens. Check on the turn. We're making polarized approach around ace 9 plus. On the river reopening, I think Jack X plus, like King Jack plus. This is very interesting. They are gonna jam. Isolating King 10. Mr. Bloom. Salute my warrior. Glad to see you still in the mix. This is a genius. I would call Mr. Bloom a genius, where his mind is too fast for what he's trying to say. That's how I would describe that. His mind just rushes forward so much that it's very hard for him to communicate in a good way, of course. So that's why. Hidden gem, Mr. Bloom, hidden gem, or exposed gem at the moment. But yeah, very sharp guy, super sharp guy. Mr. Andre is asking, better Russian cash or normal table? I think it's same. I don't think it's a big difference. He's short, that's why, and then it's kinda rake trap. I think it's same, you know, normal tables are softer, you will have better win rate, but on Russian cash you will play way more hands with a lower win rate. So I think it's ecosystem, it's very similar. Yeah, it's actually interesting because as a streamer, I would prefer Russian cash just because whenever I go to toilet, I can just press very fast sit out, you know, especially if I add some tournament table next to it. I will ask my man Muganjin if that is a viable approach till we are playing till 200 NL, right? After 200 NL, I think normal tables are always the way to go. Here on the river, yeah, if I would have a low roll, I would bluff a7, but I'm on a high roll. I think I need to like take care of my frequencies. Otherwise it's just too much. Here versus big blind, we are playing a split approach, checking probably aces and some kings with the right suits. He bets big, so he's saying he has actually 2 pair straight plus, so I think he's over bluffing because I think he's over bluffing here, to be honest. This is super bad river for him because I mostly have broadways with the club here. And I have so much to call here that, yeah, I don't need to worry. And I'm not value jamming sevens. Annoying. Very annoying from Mr. Schwein aus Poland. Yeah, what do you think, Mugenjin? Can we play just Russian cash? And when I reach 200 NL, so when we jump from 100 to 200, can we then switch to normal tables? Is that possible, or you prefer normal tables? I'll start with a range check here with ace queen. Would not bet anything. Small blind range is very annoying to play against. I'm making a strat around jack axes. I'm betting aces and kings as well here. We emptied our reserves. Let's open also Jacko. Kate's Jandar. This is just a pure call. We have some bottom combos which randomize 4 bets, so let's take some time that we don't make our range look obvious. He can range bet for B40. We have 100% call with our hand and we will not play raises. I don't think we need much time to decide what is call or not, so it's very face-up spot. If I start tanking more, I just give him a tell about my range. Ace-Jack. I think it's either way. So if I don't have reads on my opponent, I think I would mostly check and sometimes polarize around King X. I'm not sure how I would approach it. Now we just take our showdown. The question is if we bluff it, right? Because if he would have jacks, tens, why is he not blocking the river? Is our read so strong that we can just jam here? If he would have let's go with my instinct. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about this play? Am I going crazy? Normal tables are always better for maximizing early. I think Mogenjin, I am agreeing 100% above 200 limit. On lower limits, that's why I asked. I'm not so sure. What's the math behind? Because I would essentially play double amount of the hands in the same time and would pay lower rake. And bigger rewards from leaderboard. And yes, pool is tougher. Is it really like a clean calculation that one is way better than the other? In my mind, it's very close. But yeah, I bet Mugen Jin has a good formula behind. I mean, it's not a big difference, you know, it's not like a big deal. It's not a big deal. Anyway, opening Queen 10. I think it's a good spot to open because he cannot just jam like 35 blinds a lot. And Germany would also need to find like enough bluff jams for this to make minus. And we'll start with a range bet. I think we can go, it's this stack depth, it's fine like this. And I still wanna bet ace king. Maybe some ace 10 with the heart. Nice. Haha. I'm glad you like it, Mr. Roman. We're gonna just range bet. This was in Croatian language, not in Slovenian. In Slovenian we say as Janes. Janes. Jack. I mean, Slovenian says as Jack, but if we are getting really correct, it's ace as Janes. Sure. He played b50. Can he play all value like this? Sure. Sure he can. And then all of my bluff catchers are slightly ahead or way behind. B50. B50. Out of position. SRP. Bet check. Flush. In. Multi-size. So what was the board? The board was... I think here makes sense to call this when he adds some extra money in. And then I have here some pocket 8s, pocket 9s, pocket 10s. Which I want to raise. Something like this. And now I have mostly 6s, 9s, 7s, which I want to play small on the turn. I think this hand still needs protection. He doesn't have so many 10x's in his range. And then on the river, I'm not... Like, I think I played... Nines are interesting if I wanna jam them, you know? Nines are super interesting if I wanna jam them. Because he shouldn't have many 10x's here. I think I should be jamming here nines. Okay. Okay, he has this time full. All good. All good. Not much you can do. Deuces we bet. He raises small. We're gonna call. I mean, he either has air, pocket pair. Yeah, I don't have enough equity to bet here. Huh. Ha ha ha. Okay, that's an ace. That's an ace. Or a bluff, right? So how much he pays with an ace? Like 20, 32? Sure. Sure. You see, I don't even get this GG care anymore. I don't even get GG care anymore. I don't get even GG care anymore. Pocket kings here. We're gonna check. Give them runner quads for bad bit jackpot. There we go. Runner quads. Imagine, huh? Somebody said that he's feeling a bad bit jackpot. Roman, huh? That was you. Oh, it was so close, man. When he snap called, I was so... Come on, do it. Do it. Do it! Okay, now we got GG cheers. Now we got it. Here I'm on a 10. Let's go to 23. So we're just gonna range bet 10%. Let's go a little bit bigger. 15%. Okay, this time I'm gonna check back ace king. I'm on 99. I'm not sure how to do it with suits. We'll make a screenshot, learn, and jam. We're not reopening with queens and kings. We just jam a reminder of what we trap. Okay. I think here ace jack is very interesting. I think b67 makes a lot of sense. Around queen x flushes and full houses, and some I also put in the checking line. And jack 7 versus a big bet with pure call. And I think I arrange lead here, because he shouldn't really big bet around the 9. Think versus Germany we call king 7. And fold. Oh. I think today we will play 2 sessions. So now I'm doing 1 day study, 1 day play. Yesterday we studied, today we play. We'll play also tomorrow, because on Wednesday I have a study day. Yeah, general approach is play 1, study other. And I won't be able to stream all the gameplay when I'm playing for full day. It's just too much to stream for 8 hours. High focus. And then I need to end the stream, go for a break, restart the stream. I'm gonna always stream the first half of the day. And Mr. Hola. Melama 7. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, the plan is to play for till 10 in the morning, so another half hour. Then I go to the gym, eat something, power nap, and then play in the afternoon. 37, let's go. No luck on bad bit jackpot, but I'm smelling it. We're smelling it, man. We're so close to bad bit jackpot. I feel it's in the air. It's a weird feeling, but I feel it's in the air. Mr. Call Airson. Thank you for the follow. This might have high review to call. But man, we kinda also need to get a value at the same time. We'll just call with other hands, not this one. Not this one. I think I can play a range check back here with tens. On for 7-7. And yeah, we are betting around our overpairs now. And on the bottom table, I'm gonna expand my opening range and open lower sizing due to the nature of players behind. Nice 3 off with him also in the mix. Probably worth it. Probably worth it. We rolled 12% here. Do I want to still 4-bet? I think I wanna be now more linear after a cold call. But again, man, for some reason I just think it's better. It's just better to do it, man. If I rolled low on the 4-bet, I think I just play way better versus him then. Here, when I call it, I just might get into set over set situation multi-way too often, and here I will be able to bluff him from jack tens, stuff like that. This guy is a very interesting player, I'm not gonna lie. Pocket silence on 41, we call. We'll defend on the flop versus range c-bet if he will decide to do so. I'm not sure. It takes some time. I wouldn't play raises here, just play calls. And we're bluffing deuces to fives, and this never. Otherwise we have just too many bluffs. We take our time. I think I would construct my strategy around queen plus, and I would go b67. This time we check. And on jack river. Now we also have a split with our sevens, so yeah, bluffing 4s, 5s here, and checking always 7s and 6s. Sure. Jack 9 versus Germany. We're gonna go again versus king highs and ace highs. And just building up the pot with our equity. Versus him, we don't need to be so selective with sizes, because usually players which are not playing full-time are not distinguishing between sizing schemes. So you can get cheaply away with the same effect as you would versus a solid player. I need to collect promotion now. WSOP promotion. We need 30 more hands to collect it. 30 more hands. And you guys have daily freebie to collect. Make sure to collect it. Make sure to collect it. Queen 10 suited on 40. With this lineup behind, we can probably make sense of calling it. It's such a nice lineup behind that I think calling makes us the most EV. Annoying. Very annoying. His queen. $93 on 8s, well fought. As dama. We get it wrong. That's not the best table on the top. Let's see if we can add some other. Didn't get dealt pocket aces today or what? Yes. We didn't get aces yet today. Is that even possible? That we had 0 aces, because there is some task where we are collecting aces and we got 0 aces so far. Okay. I didn't know that. This guy, huh? Now decides to 3-bet. I'm gonna make a screenshot because I'm not exactly sure how to proceed with that specific hand. I mean, if the guy is 3-betting tighter than what's usually the case, then we should be tighter as well and fold in different hands. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. King 10. Let's open it up. I mean, if I'm expanding because of the small blind here, I should open min raise. Also my good hands. Not just when I have bottom. Right? Right. A lot of guys started to grind now. I see lobby full of multiple entries. Fred is asking, do you prioritize using cash dollars when joining the table as a buy-in? Yes, I want to turn around that money first. I want to turn around that money as a priority. Ten succeeded with that guy in the middle. I think we must call. Otherwise, I think 10-7 suited bottom defend. Do we have any leads here? I think we do, but this time I'm not gonna lead it. Okay, now we definitely. I mean, it's again. I'm on 92. Just that I have some good hands in my checking range. Otherwise, if I always bet my 6 and 8, then I'm face up. And now he's not saying he has an 8. He's saying he has like some pocket pair or ace high. And I'm going around the 6 plus. And let's ISO ask unique versus Australia, right? That's not a New Zealand. That's New Zealand. Wow, I'm definitely far off of my. What's Australia then? Okay, I need to check. So this is New Zealand. Okay, so what's then Australia? I need to check All in Pau stream. All in Pau. He's from Australia, right? How does it look? How does it look? Let's see. Is he also from New Zealand or what? Because it's the same flag. Is there a same flag for New Zealand and Australia? I think it doesn't matter. Marius! Yo! Good to see you too. I'm back. Ata is back. Oh, this is Tachko. This is our Tachko. Probably you guys didn't hear it because it was because I have a good mic. But yeah, there's our visitor moaning. A cat named Tachko. I mean, we name it Tachko. I don't know what's his name. It's a cat from the outside. We have that cat in our Discord server, so now it's a good time for an ad. Yeah, we have a Discord server where I think what's the most interesting is us writing blogs, like how our journey is. And yeah, we also post cat pictures, dog pictures there. So yeah, if you would like to check it out, maybe start your own blog. Exclamation mark Discord. You're very much welcomed there. Okay. Brother leading from small blind. You don't have many 8x's unless you call too much preflop. So we will call. We are still ahead against some 2 pairs, but not many. Okay, he's not even saying he has an 8x, he's saying he has a set. I mean, his sizing scheme, it's like... It's weird. It's really weird. I'm gonna call this one. I will not think so much about it. But maybe I should, I don't know. I'm gonna review this hand. Actually, it's a really nice hand to review. On the top left, the guy bets weird sizing scheme. I have all the overbears here in the checking range. Yeah, and how much my overpairs want to bet, including ace 10, probably 2/3. Yeah, and if I have like value, I'm not tanking so much. Just bet it. Call 7-5 to pair. Okay, so he was beating my value region. Sure. Jacking off, huh? Nice check back on the flop. He is very solid in terms of his frequencies, at least from this check back on the flop. He just doesn't go randomly. Posture check, Dort Koleshnik. What's up, Grandpa? There he is. Mr. DeSantis. Missed your reply as making dinner, but I assume he asked what I was up to. Yeah, Australia has an extra star. Where, man? Where? Which star? When I compare all in pause graph, I mean all in pause flag and this guy's flag, it's the same. So does Gigi have 2 different flags for Australia and New Zealand? Shotgun DWW. Yo. Thank you for the follow. DeSantis, if you would like to start the stream, I can send our warriors to you. We get some better king highs to fold and build up the pot when we hit the I mean, not the AtaTheGreat. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. Not gonna bluff. Looks the same, but Aussie flag has more stars. Sure. I mean, look at this. Look at this on all-in POW. You see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we will look at these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe GG didn't took care of the flag system, unless all-in POW is in New Zealand at the moment. Unless that is the case. Is he from New Zealand? About? Yeah, he's streaming from New Zealand. Okay. Never mind. Never mind me. We will keep searching for New Zealand flag. So not New Zealand, Australia's flag. So Australia. Here, can I range bet? Yeah, sure. Think I can go B25 with my entire range. I have king, jacks, queens, and ace king advantage, so I think it makes sense. We're going for it. I'm still betting around ace king. Don't want to polarize to ace 10 only. We're gonna raise with king 8. How we get a 3-bet on the flop, man. Yeah, it's, you know what this means? It's almost impossible to play bluffs like this, but value can always play it like this. So it's a spot where I'm slightly ahead or way behind. And whenever that's the distribution, it's you always suck a lot of dicks, or most of the time. Yeah. Main 3. So what's your bluffs on 6-6, 8-8 to check raise to not be face up, flush draws, ace highs. I hope that was fine. Answer. Do I want to just stack off jacks there? Oh, let's call. Maybe it's better to go set over set versus these two guys than to stack off versus 3x opening range there. Marius, you disappeared for quite a while. That is true. I prioritize to reach high stakes tournaments over streaming. And I played for almost a year. Basically also 5k buy-ins. And then I went 60, 70k down. Then I couldn't handle it anymore mentally. And then I gave up on the high stakes journey. That's the shortest story I can give you. I was mentally not prepared for something like this. So he's saying he has... Yeah, he's saying he's very strong here. It's like 2 pair plus region, and he has a very wide range. So again, hard to bite. Hard to bite with how wide ranges are. That's my problem with this. It's really hard to bite. Because it's million combos of queen jack, million combos of, I mean, jack 9, queen 9 we block. But you know, when he has 50% VPAP, and now he's saying he has a flush. Yeah, it can be insanely overbluffed. It can be insanely overbluffed. This time he has it. It's like as soon as he starts wrapping narrow and when his VPIP range is over 50%, yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard, like to not think that it's overbluffed on average. But in case I was wrong with my thought process, we will correct it. I make a screenshot and save. So yeah, we will correct it. If I had ill thought process here, I call just in case I hit a 7 because I stack him for infinite. And I'm gonna lead because now his raising range is blocked. Okay, sure. Twice I don't think he's bluffing me very much. So Australia has banned poker. So the only flag I can see is New Zealand one. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, brother, for explaining me. Now I understand. Now I understand. Okay, let's collect our rewards. Let's collect our rewards. WSOP Express, and we collect $2.50 of free money. You guys can also do it. Here you have it. You go to WSOP Express and you collect $50 and $2 ticket for free. And I'm gonna play it out now. Let's register. And once we play those things out, I'm gonna go to gym, eat a lunch, and then I'm gonna play the second session off stream. Maybe I'll turn on the stream if I will feel very special. But yeah, usually my goal is to stream in the first half of the day and then chill in the second half or play the second session. Now I'm spinning all the free tickets. This is how my screen looks like. Something like this. Then I think it's a pure defend so far. If I would have rolled really low, I saw on 80 before, I would go for a raise. But check. I'm trying to imagine what he's even wrapping at this point. So he bets small on the flop, bets big on the turn. Small, big. Very interesting line. And now pot on the river. So this is not anymore a queen. This is a straight. This is a straight. This is a straight or... Really interesting. I'm gonna spend one time bank. Is his value always playing like this? Yes. He goes bet with sets, straights. And then this is already... I mean, does this make sense? Yeah, value plays like this. Do bluff play like this? Again, it's the spot where I'm... Spot is where I'm either slightly ahead or way behind. So ideally, I should just make a note there, but I have too many tables at the moment. And somewhere some music is playing. Okay. We fixed it. Ace king suited. Just mostly ghost for a jam. I believe so. Right. 70% of the time I think it goes for a jam. I'm gonna make a screenshot, but I believe 70% of the time we're jamming. Maybe he folds ace king, you know. And here he goes 1/3 bet, so he is not even wrapping a king. So I should maybe raise him. Interesting. What was that, man? Like, wow. I should make a note on that craziness. Yeah, if I raise there this ace 10, I make him a favor. I'm basically correcting his mistake. So when I don't raise it, like it's he should be screaming. He should be screaming. Why make 1/3? Let's try to make some pocket pairs fold. I'm gonna bluff the river. And here he bets another time, like, okay, sure. He just dunks small. I'm calling, it's too many possible hands. And now he's not wrapping much either on the river. I don't know what is this. 3 times bad. You're not saying you have a flush, you're not saying you have an 8. I'm really curious. If he bets 8s like this, good for him. Good for him. Let's go. Let's go. Sure. Let's double barrel. Here we're all in. And here we're all in as well with S5. There's 8 blinds effective or something. Phoenix, I think this is right, yeah? That you can only participate in one flip out. I think that is right. I think that's right. Mr. Felix. Mr. Felix. Okay, let's slowly go. Global sit out the next blind. We're 3-way all in the daily freebie. And we unfortunately lost. We're 3-betting ace queen versus Germany. We're gonna start with small c-bet. It's like a value bet versus his range. Do we get any pocket pairs to fold? Probably not. We still have some showdown. I'm gonna go for a check. And now it's a lot of bluffs possible, like 10, 9, 7, 5. He has very wide range, so we call. That's totally fine. I don't mind it. I think our thought process was amazing. Queen 10, let's open. Yeah, we have global sit out very soon. gonna range bet. Let's go. Talent opening. Just, I think, Queen 8 suited is 50% open. Opening King Jack. And folding. Very chill. Very chill. Okay, the top table is finished. This one is finished. This one is finished. Yeah, everything finished. Okay, let me do that. This is not our last session of the day. We are playing whole day today poker. Just streaming the first half of it. We can fast check in the tracker. I think I didn't show it for some time now. Okay, look at that. Hold'em. Mr. Hold'em, I guess. Let's check since I started playing 6 max. I think it was 12th of December. I think it was 12th of December till now. And this will be just normal tables, 6 max without Russian cash. There we go. Maybe make it a little bit smaller. If you guys would like to see more behind the scenes, weekly updates, results, thoughts, and everything which belongs to this journey, feel free to join Discord server. I post weekly updates there. Results in PokerCraft, results in Tracker. So this is our journey since we started playing 6 max cash. We played 20k hands and we made EV of $1k. In 20k hands, I'm assuming I paid, I don't know, 10 blinds per 100 hands, 12 blinds per 100 hands of rake. Not entirely sure. Mr. DeSantis is starting stream right now, so let's fucking go. Let's go and smash that follow button of Mr. DeSantis. He has inspiring story behind. Very inspiring story behind. Also writing blog in our Discord server. He went through hell in his life. Yeah, I'm getting too emotional. Ah. Let's support this man. Let's support this man all together and smash that follow button at his channel. If you would like to read Mr. DeSantis' story, make sure to join Discord server. !Discord in the chat. Okay. Wish Ata bunch of luck because he's playing another session in the afternoon. And everyone have a nice and beautiful Monday. Ata loves you. Arrivederci, bye bye, auf Wiedersehen, adios amigos, ciao, ciao ragazzi.